At first, they'll ask you why you're doing it. Later, they'll ask you how you did it. The specific purpose of my speech is to persuade you to adopt healthy eating habits and to live a healthier lifestyle, possibly through lifting weights, sports, or going for a walk and smelling the flowers. Each of us should care about this because, in the long run, eating healthy and living a healthy lifestyle now will lead to longevity and create a body that will be able to move freely and with little pain throughout a person's 70s or older. I have knowledge about this topic through constant research, some experience, and through experiences of those who have tried this approach and see a difference in how they feel physically and mentally. Today, I will talk to you about the problems and suggest some solutions to the problems. But first, let's talk about the problems. There have been many situations where athletes, as well as people experiencing their daily lives, have acquired unnecessary injuries doing a sport or on the job. The cause of this is because of malnutrition and lack of sleep. According to how stuff works, signs of lack of sleep include but are not limited to inability to concentrate, diminished motor skills, and headaches. When you lack energy and sleep, your body starts to compensate and save energy. During this process, the body gets lazy. For example, when you drop a pencil, you want to use your legs, squat down, and pick it up. But being lazy, you tend to bend over with your back. There is a possibility that a muscle may be strained, or even worse, a disc may slip. The second problem is our eating habits. The eating habits in our younger generation may affect their health in the future. The amount of unnatural sugar, carbs, and fat that is consumed in this generation is astounding. Even so, these three things in their natural state are a better source, but still should not be consumed in large amounts. This is caused by the higher expense in healthier foods, and also the businesses that sell their products through instant happiness with little regard of their customers' long-term health. Problem number 3. Exercise is seen as something that is not enjoyable. Only exercise visually seen as weightlifting and running, and the person doing the activity is exhausted and unwilling. Also, the environment of any chosen fitness becomes competitive. Fitness shouldn't be seen as a competitive thing, but as a time to help better yourself. There are so many factors that create a difference in your level of fitness and someone else's level of fitness. For example, your torso and limb length, the strength of their heart, past health history, what was eaten before exercise, how much sleep was required, and things like that. All these factors play into a person's performance and what they should do to maintain their health. Now that we've discussed the problem, let's talk about the solutions. The first solution is to get enough sleep and eat wisely. Of course, this is not always possible when your job causes you to stay awake or you have to get a quick meal before returning to work, but it should be planned in the morning or the day before. Log when you will have time to eat and exercise. Also, avoid processed foods. To give you an idea of what to avoid, if it has a nutrition label, it's probably processed and should not be eaten or eaten to a small amount. The next day should go on smoothly with every meal giving you enough energy, a decent amount of exercise being accomplished, and a planned time to sleep. The second solution involves parents. Parents should get more involved in their children's diet and influence their children to be more active. According to the Center of Disease and Control, overweight and obesity are the result of caloric imbalance. Too few calories expended for the amount of calories consumed, and are affected by various genetic, behavioral, and environmental factors. A child needs food to grow, but not just any food. The meals should provide the proper nutrients and no large amounts of grease, carbs, or sugars. With the proper meal and proper physical activity, the outgoing calories will balance the incoming calories. This early intervention will lead to a good lifestyle and good habits and decisions made in later years. The third solution is kind of fun. Besides sports and lifting weights, going for a walk and other fun activities can make a huge difference. According to Active, the more variety you add to your workout, the better shape you will be in and the more fun you will have. A body in motion tends to stay in motion. You may start moving with the goal of losing weight, but as you choose an activity that you enjoy, you'll start doing it because you love to. You'll go past the goal and continue onward. Dancing, gardening, and other activities like that can be perfect fitness activities. Just the fact that the human body is moving activates muscles that will later support and keep the body safe in everyday activities. The purpose of my speech was to persuade you to adopt healthy eating habits and to live a healthier lifestyle. I have addressed some problems and suggested some solutions. Let's take responsibility of our bodies, but with small steps. Though Martin Luther King wasn't talking about fitness, the following statement does apply to this topic. If you can't fly, then run. If you can't run, then walk. If you can't walk, then crawl. But whatever you do, you have to keep moving forward.